become used to sellout crowds here at the Neville Arena on the campus of Auburn University, and today is no different as the 16th ranked Auburn Tigers take on the red-hot LSU Tigers in a battle of SEC unbeatens. This is supposed to be the easy part right here. And again, it's knocked out of bounds by Baker, and it'll be Auburn basketball. Well, that was unique. 38-2 at home the last 3 years. That's tied with Tennessee for the best mark in the Southeastern Conference. Aiden Holloway, the McDonald's All-American and freshman guard, #1 in white, leading things off. Now a drive to the basket, and there is Holloway at a three. Hits the back iron to the rebound. Correct.
They do not want to see this game in 50s and 60s, but they don't want to get into a track meet with Auburn.
Holloway thought about it, now releases another three, and this time he drains it. Starting five for the Auburn Tigers: Holloway, the freshman; Jones, the transfer; and Broome, the all-SEC big man, leading the way.
Numbers.
3-on-2, Cook all the way. Cook, dipsy-do, and lets it go.
You mean you didn't throw a 3-on-2 out to a three-point shooter?
No.
Man, that was an old-school fast break.
Go figure, take advantage and get the easy deuce. Broome inside, carves up space, and knows what to do with it. Conversation with him today in typical Bruce form. Alley-oop pass to Baker. Baker lays it in down low. Good job of beating some pressure.
But a smart play by Baker, who didn't try to do too much with a poor pass. He caught it, gathered, scored.
Broome up top to Holloway. Back to the freshman on another three. Perfect rotation and another splash. There's up 24 threes a game. Pass inside, can't thread the needle. Williams on a steal. Williams on a run out. Williams on the attack and draws the block. Jalen Williams playing the best basketball of his, the winningest player in Auburn program.
The COVID redo has kind of rewritten the game's played record.
No question about it. An empty trip at the line for for Williams. And now there's Cook doing what he does best. Screen, gets it back on the return. Deep three from the logo, and that time a little too far. And there's Mike Williams.
That was like Jared Harper range.
That was Harper range. LSU says we can hit threes too, especially that man. Nifty move, but he can't get the finish on Baker.
Nice job by Baker, though, holding his ground. Oh, man.
Cook, full throttle, great ball movement. Williams on a three, got it! Perfect execute. LSU off to a great start, up by 4. Broome thought about it and hits the triple. Johni Broome only shoots 20 feet, and I feel confident in all 10 players at any time.
It's almost mathematically impossible to do.
Cook bottled up, a rare turnover. Johnson! Shot clock down to 5. Into the hands of Williams. Williams had it stripped, deflected by Baker Mazzara. Ahead of the pack with a slam, a tip, and a foul. Drawn by Trey Donaldson. Trey Donald, crew to the McDonald's All-American freshman point guard that plays the same position on campus, said, I'm going to help you, young man. I'm going to be here to help you, not compete with you. We'll make each other better. Baker Mazzara on a steal, the kick out. Johnson back into the corner, and there's the triple for Baker Mazzara, and a timeout called by LSU. Dean into the game for LSU, #12 in purple. He's been a spark plug off the bench for them all year long. Reed on the drive, draws the foul, and drops the teardrop on it. This league long enough to remember how talented his father, Justin Reed, was.
You and I talked about this Wednesday night, though. There's something about missing an and-one opportunity that's a little bit deflated.
Open three from the top, nothing but net for the.
But if you can make them, Bruce Pearl will let you shoot them.
The transfer from Alabama, Huntsville. He's not used to being on charter flights. He was living the bus life in LSU.
Shots are threes. You cannot allow him to get his feet set.
LSU taking Auburn's best punch and responding with some good counters here. Donaldson on a football player as well as basketball. Here's another guy who looks like a strong safety, Trey Hannibal. Well, another steal for Auburn. That's 5 turnovers ahead of the pack. Look out!
Not get Jalen Cook back in the game fast enough.
Reed on a drive, tough shot, and he gets it to go.
You talk about high degree of difficulty 2 times.
And a rare mistake that time by Donaldson. LSU on the attack, it's Wright, and Wright goes right in between 2 Auburn defenders on
Wright. That's a no-no.
Jordan Wright is such a different player now. Put in 4 good years at Vanderbilt, but enjoying his best year in an LSU uniform. And drawing the foul on the contact. In terms of how do you compare where Auburn basketball
that I can think of.
Continues the pace that he's at, which is leading the team again in points, rebounds, and blocks. He would do it for the 2nd time. We can't find the last time an Auburn player did that. There's an open 3 knocked down by Aiden Holloway.
He looked like he's breathing hard.
No, everything is so calm, cool, and collected. Baker wheeling, dealing, and Broom whistled for the foul. He's saying, hey, he got away with a walk before.
Fouled him about 4 or 5 times.
Transfer from Nevada. The lefty buries this
wave, if you will, with the exception of Berman back on the floor.
Berman tried a baseline drive. That's not good. Here comes Fountain ahead to Cook. Off the window, no good. Baker tried to dunk the follow, and he's fouled on the giddy-up. Saw in Fayetteville, and congratulations to Buzz Williams.
3 straight threes. I mean, that game was sensational.
Baker rims off the 3. Fountain fighting for the rebound. He wanted a foul. Now in transition and getting it to drop is Denver Jones. And
finish on the other.
Coast to coast. 8 minutes. Cook tries a 3. Baker flying in on another rebound. Baker on Broom, muscles it right on. 0.8 was all Auburn had to work with there. LSU with the basketball back. Baker has scored the last 5 points for LSU. He's got it here. Going to work. Takes it strong. Make it 7 in a row. Great save by 15 of LSU. That's Tyrell Ward.
Part of the length that Bruce Pearl talked to us about that concerned him about LSU.
LSU #1 in forcing turnovers, #1 in steals. At Nevada, great portal pickup. Blue guy for LSU. Speaking of blue guy, Andy. Back to a 2-point game. 6.5 remaining in the first half. Williams, backdoor cut and slash, and thundering it home is Baker Mazzara.
Timing of Baker Mazzara times this beautifully. The pass by Williams, a little pocket shovel pass. That's one of the many set plays that Auburn has. A little false action on one side of the floor, all designed for the back door on the other side.
Now a steal by Broom, one-on-one on Baker. Gets fouled once, twice, 3 times. And the 2 lock eyes. 9% on the line, the all-SEC big man. He was 8 for 10 against the Aggies. And Baker again goes to work on Broom. Baker has that one rattle out.
Well, Williams has been quiet so far.
Not this time. And draws the foul. He made up his mind about 75 feet from the basket.
He's on the line.
First points of the game.
Weathered the first storm,
absolutely.
If you will.
That Auburn is always going to have, particularly in this building.
This is a different press. This is more aggressive.
And it's going to force a turnover. Bad pass by Wright. He leads to another trip to the line
by Cardwell.
And Auburn as a unit is too low.
Because he may or may not be in the game.
Right.
You know, okay,
Cook shows it, dumps it down low to Dean. Dean blocked by Cardwell. And Auburn tried to save it. Cook blocked again by Cardwell, and it'll be Auburn ball. And Cardwell's fired up. You know, it's great crowds at Auburn basketball. You and I know what it used to be. It was not like this. All credit to the success Bruce Pearl has brought to this program. Johnson, heavy traffic, and he gets clobbered. For 6 years, joined us. Like you won't last. Not many people have. And Bruce
shots, long rebounds. All 5 have to go to the defensive glass for the visitors.
Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Alley-oop pass and another foul. As hitting the deck is Baker. Love quickly with Baton Rouge and this program, and
probably a bad sign if you're an LSU fan.
The 5. Now down to 3. Cardwell just turns and fires. He knew the clock was ticking down, and LSU has it. Approaching 2 minutes remaining. Strong take and a foul drawn that time. LSU will get a normal job of handling the basketball. The nation's number. So an empty trip at the line as we approach 2 minutes to go.
In the wise statistical category, that's a turnover.
Yeah. Another foul. Every time Auburn takes it to the rack. What a luxury it is for Auburn with all
ratio. 5th best in the country, according to Ken.
Auburn off and running with numbers. Great poke away by Hannibal. Now LSU on the attack. Here comes Wright. Missed it. Baker on the follow. Missed it. Blocked from behind, but a foul.
To go to 18 or 19.
Yeah, no question. And again, psychologically, they need to get some.
To go is a one-possession game.
No question. Broom. Backing in on Reed. Fade and fire. Oh. Wow, where did that come from? Janai Broom. High school to college. Baker to Reed. And Reed with a silencing 3.
Well, he was 2 for 10 entering the game.
Working on Hannibal. Shot clock now under 10. He'll go to work. Up top, it's Williams. A 3. Got hit and buries the triple. A chance for a 4-point play.
38% on the year. There's the screen, the pick and pop. Baker's closeout is at the wrong angle.
By far and away playing the best basketball of his career. That's how it used to be, Mark Wise, in college basketball. You got better year by year. You stayed with the program and evolved.
Development's not that way anymore.
Nope. 5 seconds left. Cook gonna launch a heave. Pops out, and that is how the half will come to a close on a big-time Auburn run. Bruce has had such success recruiting great point guards. Many of them too small. Nothing small about Jalen for Auburn. Trying to make it 3-0 in conference play. Cook on a shake and bake. And then had it stolen away. Lockdown defense by Denver Jones. Here's Holloway. Oh! Dipsy dude! Auburn does that. It just suffocates you on inbounds plays. Holloway on a pull-up. Oh, boy. You're in to Texas A&M.
Broom's ability for a big to jump out and guard out on the perimeter is way impressive.
Wright splits the double, throws up the runner. Nice shot. Strong take, left short. Baker boards it.
Nice job of beating the pressure, but a poor finish.
Hannibal just coughs it right up. Holloway, look at that. Drops the dime off for Denver Jones.
Unselfish play. But another steal and more points off turnovers.
Gotta handle the basketball well against Auburn. Jordan Wright, a step-in 3.
He has that ability.
And then Broom beats everybody down the floor for a slam.
But again, who found him?
The freshman Aiden Holloway, who was grinning ear to ear after that latest dime dropped off. Right, hammered from behind by Baker Mazzara.
On the arc, that's over 50%. It's two. He's playing in his 140th.
LSU trying to chip away at a large deficit.
And we're going to have LSU next Wednesday night.
At home against Ole Miss.
And Wright is now playing about 10 minutes from where he went to high school.
Right. Going on. Certainly they, in quite some time.
Mike, how solid is Cardwell as a backup big, though?
Oh,
I mean, he was 6-5 in the win against Texas A&M, and all of his numbers are career highs.
What amazes me is Hannibal hits the gliding shot. 7 on the shot clock. Donaldson steps into a 3. Cardwell, that's just a hustle rebound. Sets up another 3, and that time
it was all set up by the smart play of Cardwell.
And one. Donaldson. All set up by more great Auburn defense.
Here's another look. How about the block? He's looking the whole time at the student section. Maybe we can keep it on him. Look.
Augusta, Georgia. If you go back in time, the athleticism, the outside jumper is extremely pure, and he can take it to the rack on you as well. Great pass, slam dunk on LSU's chances of a comeback here. Hannibal drops it off to Reed, and Reed just missed it. Now Auburn numbers the other way. And hanging and hitting the shot is
hitting Tigers have had no flow offensively. But that credit goes to Auburn.
Certainly does.
Ooh.
There's Hannibal hitting a 3. Not exactly the strength of his game, but he hits it. There's still no jail. Never forget. And really Wright, without Cook on the floor, has to kind of take things over here. Where else is the offense going to come from? Well, that's a good spot. They're getting 3s from Ward and Hannibal now.
Yeah, catch it from deep.
Cardwell has it stripped. LSU has numbers. Dean, Ward,
back to back.
3. Yes, sir. How about a little run for LSU? They've hit their last 4.
Cardwell is trying to stuff the stat sheet, isn't he? Rebounds and assists. Another great kick out.
Ward feeling it.
Oh.
Ward igniting and making things interesting.
Gets the steal.
Baker Mazzara, who's from Dominican Republic. His mother had never had a chance to see him play in person. Went to a home game this year and had a blast seeing her son play. She's back in the DR now, but certainly one day celebrating 60 years of integration here at Auburn. Here, LSU, before that free throw, was actually winning the point. Hannibal, top floor for the rebound, and smothered the moment he gets it. It's going to be tough to strip it away from those biceps. Hannibal is one put-together athlete. Wright finds a clear path, count the basket and the foul. And he completes second half. 15-point game, and now here's Hannibal on a steal. Hannibal full throttle, Hannibal fouled by Broom. LSU.
Mike, you know I'm not a big plus.
Open 3. And a rare open miss for Auburn today.
Good kick out, though, by Broom.
Hannibal, shake and bake off the window and in. Don't look now, but it's an 11-point game. Auburn. You get a stop here, LSU could make it a single-digit game, and that's exactly what they'll try to do here. Right ahead to Hannibal, and Hannibal draws the foul, and he will go to the line. And not and a timeout, perhaps?
Yeah.
Stop the bleeding. A little hedge by Baker. Shot clock under 5. Holloway on a 3. Missed it. Not a bad look. Great hustle by Williams. Another 3, and that time a make by Baker Mazzara. Boy, is that a huge bucket.
But Williams made the effort play running down the rebound.
That gets the crowd back involved. That stopped a 21-2 run for LSU. Inside Hannibal, and LSU responds. And lost it. Here's Auburn on the attack. Donaldson on the drive, takes it right, and gets it and one. Time to play. Hannibal dribbling in traffic, fortunate to not give it away, and then he almost did anyway. Cardwell, a little too with Baker and Wright, both sitting on 4 fouls. As its own. He is hitting clutch. Hannibal puts it in high gear, takes it strong, the hoop and the harm. What a take by Trey Hannibal.
There's downhill, and then there's Hannibal downhill. Watch this powerful little stutter step, if you will.
And in number 0, wondering what happened. Auburn trying to find who's the go-to guy here. Well, that'll work. How about Baker Mazzara? And he coughed it up. Alley-oop. Auburn gets it back.
See, that's a play you can't make. You just have to be smart.
Boom! Fouled from behind by Hannibal with 1:15 to go. Clearly was not the factor that they hoped for. It's a question. Sometimes it takes something like that to learn about what you have in the rest of your team. Fountain fires up a brick. Baker gets it back and thunders right to the rack. And that's back to 10 points. Full court pressure, LSU. This is where Auburn is so good because they have so many good ball handlers. It's going to be Auburn basketball. Combination of everything. You got the JUCO All-American line. Clutch free throws to make it a 12-point game. Hannibal lost it. Johnson will go to the line. That would have been the death nail. It might be anyway. If he can hit some free throws here. It really doesn't apply in 99-point lead in the second half. Precious time now for LSU. A block. Goodness. Johnson dives right into the scorer's table. Broom ahead of the pack and finger rolls it in. And that might just about do it. A 16-point lead.
But LSU made the home team sweat.
Sure did. Fountain, rebound, missed it. Baker, follow, and he'll go to the line with 25 seconds to go. I believe the prize is gooey fries. No gooey fries for you.
No fries tonight.
The fans denied a healthy serving of gooey fries. Broom on a stuff. And that's just going to about do it here. The Auburn Tigers are going to improve to 14-2 overall. In his 10th year with the program. You can't say enough about how he has resurrected Auburn basketball to new heights. 57-34 was our halftime score. LSU did pour in 44 in the second, but Auburn just too much. Another undefeated goes down. Auburn remains 3-0. LSU 2-1. They'll battle Ole Miss on Wednesday back in Baton Rouge. Another great SEC basketball game, and congratulations to that man, Bruce Pearl. 187th win at Auburn, again, second most in program history.
Well,